YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Benji, and we are back. Who would have thought we would have seen AMP discussing something so trivial? The video is titled, who can say the N-word? I guess they tried to upload on YouTube. We watching it now. I'll see what they have to say about this and if it's of any value. Let's check it out. And you know what? These are the dudes that got flack for Ray, who's, I think he's back in Taiwan now. But anyways, he got flat because he was talking about, oh, the greatest thing you could do as a content creator is say the N-word. And they got flat because, you know, that's all they speak. But we're going to see what they're talking about here. Let's get into it. If you must choose between visiting your best friend and he is dying or a child being born, you should choose visiting your best friend.
It's two ways you can look at it, depending on how many kids you have.
Oh, this is like the Jubilee style, okay.
Get his ass out of here! Get his ass out! Get his ass out!
I believe the wife come first. That best friend can wait.
He dying!
Yeah. What?
He dying!
Listen, I know, but...
So the best friend can't wait, because that's it. He gonna die. He gonna die.
But you also have one chance to see your child being born, so the wife and the baby comes first.
They got videos now, pictures, all that, like...
Bro, this is crazy. I mean, my take is, yeah, visit your best friend, man. I mean, life is futile. I mean, obviously, you would love to be there for the creation of life. Or someone brought into this world, I would say. But, I mean, someone taken out of it or leaving it, you'd want to be there by their bedside because, I mean, that's the last fleeting moments. I feel like you would regret that more. It's particularly if this is your best friend. Like, what? I mean...
All right, look, I met 5 amazing guys in my life, and if one of them in the ICU and they dying, I gotta go see him. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. On some real, I got you. And my son, my daughter, I can see him on video, okay? All right? But the next day, I'll be with my kids.
FaceTime, be in both places at once.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I mean, the main thing is I can tell you don't have children, correct?
Nah, not yet.
Okay, so like she said, it's only one time you get that event. Based on what type of best friend you got, where I'm from, Chicago, one of my partners could have got into something. I know he hot. You hear me? And if my beautiful wife over there giving birth to one of my kids, and you know I just told you, hey, shit, water just broke.
I'm gonna be honest, I might not fuck with my son if I miss my man's dying.
But you young though, so I can give you that perspective. I
can see that too. That's a good point. Depending on the scenario, like you said, if you're like doing dangerous activities that I already warned you about, and then like, you know what I mean?
Like me. Hello.
What's your stand?
Hey guys. Well, I believe the wives come first. It's a lot of women dying of birth these days. So if you have the
But like you have someone who is dying, whereas I guess the probability, which is very small these days.
opportunity, I believe you should go see your child.
I see both sides, but I think we all looking at it from an aspect of absolute death.
Or you could compromise. Spend time with your wife until she has the child.
No.
That's not how that works.
No, he's dead.
Nah, he done. He's done. It's over.
Hey, like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. My dog is dying. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dying. That's what I'm saying.
Doctors may bring him back to life.
Nah, he's dying. No, they say he's dying. Like they made the call, say he's about to get out of here. Like, you wanna come see him or what?
Hey guys, listen, I'm speaking from a perspective of being married for 23 years. I have 4, thank you, I appreciate it. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Having 4 best friends for close to 50 years.
Damn.
My best friends and I will all agree that if it came down to it, the birth of our child and their death, there's no way I'm turning my back on my wife, leaving her in that position of giving birth. I love these guys to death. But when it comes to the birth of my child, I wish you the best. I'll pray for you.
You love them to death, but you won't be there beside them.
I'll see you at the funeral.
How would y'all feel if y'all father said, I didn't get to see y'all?
He did that shit. That already happened. That already happened.
But wait, what if y'all father said...
My pops ain't come through.
He need a hug. What if y'all father said, I didn't get to see y'all, get born because my friend passed away? How would y'all make that feel? As a child, as an adult, you would say, oh...
Honestly, like real spill, like me being an adult, I never asked if my dad was there. I guess I mean,
No,
like I have photos, but I don't know if I would care that much, you know?
Say whatever.
Like I mean, since then he's been there, so I mean,
But as a child, you will always remember that your father was not there because he went to go rescue his friend. Now.
Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Get my twin out of here. Get my twin out of there.
Now, what I'm saying, it's for y'all. I'm just giving you something to look at.
What's going on, man? I feel like she could go. Like, he dead. What? He ain't nothing he can do. She can't talk to him. They can get back together. I'm just going to show my respect. Like,
Why
you know
she
what
even
I'm
know that nigga dead?
Social media, man.
He dead. What the fuck they gotta do with me? He done. It don't have to do with you. But you gonna close that chapter officially. It's big. What are you talking about?
No, unless your ex is your baby mom's or baby father, then that's like.
Yeah. Nah, I'm coming. I'm just gonna go with her. I mean, I'm just gotta see what she gonna say and shit. You wanna hear the eulogy?
You're not paying for a BBL. No, I'm not paying. I don't want to pay for my girlfriend's BBL.
You cheat, bro. That's
No, I'm not being cheap.
Cause that's not the first time I done heard you say some shit like that though. That you not paying for shit.
It's my girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Meaning that I fell in love with her for her. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. So look, hold on. Therefore, if she comes to me and say, babe, I want a BBL, I'm gonna say you don't need that. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. 90% of the times, 99, when a girl get a BBL, it's to attract attention, bro. Let's be honest.
Okay, but
I'm so sorry. I missed this prompt. What?
She's coming to you.
Why would you pay for that? All right. I feel as that's like, we were talking about dangerous procedures. That is a dangerous procedure. Mama. Why would my co-signing on that for you? You know what I mean? This could possibly put your life at risk. I'd rather you do this. Hey, look, you're going to have to go through this in a grueling manner. You're going to have to hit the gym, baby. That's it. I think I'll admire the dedication a little bit more.
Not for you to persuade her otherwise, like that she shouldn't get it. She's saying, babe, I want a BBL.
I'm gonna say, I don't want you to have a BBL.
Bro, buy the BBL, bro.
No.
People get like cosmetic shit to like boost their own personal.
But like that, okay, let's just say that is boosting your own personal idea of what you believe that you're supposed to look like. This might help your confidence, etc. Shorty, I'm here to help your confidence, but I'm not trying to put your life at risk. Let's go to the gym, and along that, you'll learn a little bit of dedication. You'll go through a little bit of struggles, and you'll build some character along the way. It's gonna hurt the same. You got months anyways, you know, as a part of the healing process. So let's just go ahead and do this, and you actually develop something that, like, character-wise.
No self-esteem and shit, how they feel about themselves. So like veneers, BBL, all that shit is included because like
veneers and shit like that. Okay.
Yeah, but it's the same thing though. Like people get veneers because they don't like their smile, and it's affecting their self-esteem.
A BBL and teeth is different, gang.
Alright, if she get a BBL and then she cheat on you.
Hold on. If I'm your boyfriend, it is my job to make you feel beautiful as how you are naturally.
Gang, I ain't gonna lie, I have a big forehead.
Me too.
Right?
Damn, me too.
Look, babe.
Me too.
Look, babe, I wanna go to Turkey and I wanna reduce my forehead. She may not, like, she gonna be like, oh no, like, I love you for your, like,
She's supposed to say that.
Okay, look, but shit, she loves me.
When you get a BBL, there's upkeep, right?
Yeah.
So now she has to keep it up. This is ongoing expenses due to, most likely, on average, an insecurity she's dealing with. Because I have an abnormally large forehead, which means that, you know, for a long time, like, it's different than what most people have. With enough character growth, I learned to love that this is part of me. There's a forehead reduction surgery. I will not be getting this shit.
That's real.
I'm from Miami, right?
Okay.
So Hispanics and blacks are deep down there in all the poor neighborhoods. We grew up around Cubans since 1981. They live on the block just like us. They got mouth full of goals just like us. They talk like us. That's all they know. Now, if they might go to y'all states and city and y'all not cool with that, they might get flipped. They might get killed.
You say the Cubans grew up with y'all, right? They leave Miami and go to the A. Somebody checked them about saying nigga. What's their excuse?
They might get flipped.
But that's what I'm saying though.
They gonna get flipped.
So, but it's wrong now.
I love the word.
I feel like it's a derogatory way to use the word and it's a cultural way to use the word.
So who can say it to you then?
In your friend group and you chilling and that's how y'all talk, it's just the way of speaking. It's not like you're not coming at them. Like you're not saying that disrespectful.
That means anybody
if you're not saying you're, if you're not saying you're a nigga, like you're a nigga. Like if you're not saying it like that, then
Yeah, but you're saying that means that you're saying anybody can say it then.
No.
Cause if I have my white friend CB, and I'm like, yo, CB, come here, CB.
No.
CB, come here. My friend, he chill with us every day. He chill with us every single day. Yeah, he say it. And I'm like, CB, like, what's good, my nigga? He just going, yo, what's up, my nigga? But that's how we talk.
What?
That's not how we talk. That's not how he talks.
You said specifically that you guys can talk it out loud. If it's not used in any certain way, then it's fine. Okay, for me, if I did that, like, there's consequences.
But you hear what he said? He said that's how. He said that's how we. Hold on. But you said that's how we talk. That's not how we talk. If he can't say it.
Now, this is like a politically correct answer, but technically, the only people who have a pass to say the word nigga is foundational Black Americans. We got to a point where.
Why?
For anybody who's Black, you know, outsiders don't know who's foundational, who's from the islands, who's from Africa, so they group us, so we've all used it.
Jokingly, I would agree with you, but I just, at the same time, I know, like, society's gonna view him as a Black man. Like, when he gets pulled over by the police, he's gonna be a nigga. He is just as Black as us to America.
And I'm saying that's how the word spread the way it spread.
Yeah.
And now it's a universal language amongst us all.
So, my fault. What I was asking for was an actual reason why anyone should use the word. Because we were not allowed to sit here and police who can use it if we're just using it so frivolously, that we're offended on the roots of the word and the meaning of the word. So, but if, like, you can say, "Oh, I'm using it funny," but like that's the same word like as any other curse word or derogatory word. You can use it around your friends, and somebody might understand you and your character and understand that you're joking. But if you say it to somebody who doesn't know you, then it's going to be viewed as derogatory, or as the nature of the word. So you using a word that in its nature is derogatory, I don't think that's anything that we should allow to be even amongst us being used so frivolously. And then if we're going to argue who's foundationally Black or not, then you get to the point where no one wants to say the word because you have no way to identify whether or not someone is foundationally Black as well. You have no way. If somebody who has Jamaican heritage, African heritage, etc., when we all, in some sense, we all originate from the same place. But you have no way to determine whether or not somebody was the first person or the indigenous people that came here versus the first, second, third generation. You have no way in order to determine that. So how do we police the word other than not allowing anybody to say it?
First and foremost, the word nigga means a non-tax-paying citizen. At that point in time, post-slavery, that word was used towards African Americans. We were described as Negroes when we came off the slave ships because during the transatlantic slave trade through the Caribbean islands, the majority spoke Spanish. And because of that, Negro means what in Spanish? Black. So they associated with Black. The ignorant version of Black means nigga because we were actually non-tax-paying citizens because we weren't considered human beings. So third, when that foundational Black shit, nigga, that's crazy. Because at the end of the day, we took that word and we made it, strangely enough, out of love. What y'all don't understand about Hispanic people and Spanish people, they just as Black as us.
No.
When you talk about foundational, Puerto Ricans, Brazilians have Black and...
But that's why I said that's where the flaw arrives in this whole foundationally Black thing. Because, like he said, you can have indigenous people that came on the exact same boats that ended up in, let's just say, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Jamaica, etc., all the surrounding areas. Or, like, how can you identify whether or not someone is Black just because they are foundationally Black under your presumption? No one knows. You can't identify that upon just meeting anybody. So I think it's weird to police a word that, like he says, at the end of the day, in the roots of, let's just say, in the transatlantic slave trade, we were captured by the Spanish people. The way to identify a Black person was by the actual word, the Latin roots, Negro. And then it became something that was more derogatory because it was you were identifying the different people phenotypically, as well as, like I said, how you were regarded in terms of the government that we had established. So you taking this word that was in for all intents and purposes used as something to differentiate you from a human, and then just using it frivolously, and then trying to turn around and be like, well, only foundationally Black people can say it. Only these people can say it. That makes no sense in itself, because why are we taking a word that is derogatory in itself and trying to use it frivolously and then trying to police who can say it?
Ancestry, you don't understand. I'm gonna teach you right quick, my nigga. The problem is that Brazilians y'all don't understand culture. Let me cook. I am cooking. I'm cooking fucking Thanksgiving right now, nigga. You about to eat this shit, my nigga.
He said he's schooling people, but he's not schooling people. He's running around the block.
What block am I running around?
The only people
my brother, come take a seat real quick.
Oh, gosh.
Take a seat.
Come on, bro.
Go ahead. Take a seat.
Go ahead.
It was one group of people called niggas, and that's American slaves. Niggas and the Indians too, Native Americans as well.
Was you a slave?
My ancestors was.
But then, like, how can we determine whether or not that's true? All of our ancestors were slaves at one point, right?
How you know?
What you mean how I know?
How you know? Do you know your lineage?
Absolutely.
We know you was a slave, my nigga. What I'm saying is this: that foundational Black American shit, that's some bullshit. At the end of the day, that's my personal belief.
That's what that means. That
my
means
nigga,
a group of
you gonna be
people-
viewed as a nigga.
that
You
means a group
Ethiopian,
of
right?
people-
You Ethiopian, right?
Right.
1 o'clock in the
All
morning.
these niggas is my niggas, but I'm saying.
Okay.
That's where the word,
So you with me, my
but
nigga?
The word started. I'm saying who
The word started with who?
With a specific group of people that was already
Who
here.
was the people, my nigga?
The Native Americans.
My nigga, they call niggas, my nigga.
And the niggas that came on the same shit.
Nigga.
Them two groups of people.
No.
It's called niggas.
No.
We make niggers.
Call.
Oh gosh. Well, they gonna get this video.
We made it, nigga.
Yeah, we had to get out of that topic because that was buffoonery.
I think you guys are trying to paint this with a black and white brush, and it's not that simple.
Okay.
I think it depends if you guys are both financially in the same place. My husband and I went through graduate school together. We were both poor, so we both were financially in the same place.
Right.
So we split rent, we split everything, even after we were married.
From how I look at it, it's like, I'm the man, right? And I should be, you know.
This is also something I always like to wonder. Why? Like, why? Why are you paying 100% of the bills? Like, what reason do you have for that? Other than being societally groomed to believe that that's your contribution to a relationship. Because that's a lot. Obviously, because you got women out here that are saying, I would never. So obviously that's a lot to do. But it becomes who you are, and you believe that that's what you're expected to do. Well, that's a lot. You're contributing a lot to a relationship outside of the main factors of love, care, nurture, etc. You're actually contributing 100% to bills. In an economy where men and women both have the opportunity to work. Now, I understand situations where you have children and you have to make it make sense on a spreadsheet. Would I send my children to a daycare where the caregivers may not necessarily care about them versus the other 30 kids that are here? Or would I allow my wife in that relationship to foster here, in the house, under her care? And I would cover that, cover the expenses and allow this this care to be given to them from her. I can understand that. Don't understand, I should just do it just because I should just do it, because I should just do it, because I should just do it. Like, we're not getting anywhere with that.
Taking care of my household 100%. However, I think that if in a scenario that I'm not able to, my partner should catch me on the way down if I need that, because I know how life works.
Your team.
Your team. That's what it's all
about, bro. As a black woman who dates primarily black men, I think that we should start paying attention to how, not all, but a lot of black men don't make as much as a lot of black women. I'm one of the women.
Okay, well, this is like, I feel like we're having a conversation that just became something to attack. Okay, cool. I do agree that, I mean, the stat is you have many African American women that are educated. It's not true. I mean, the men still make more than the women on average, but there are, in comparison, a lot more women that are receiving education in comparison to the men. But the finances don't necessarily net themselves out. Let's just say they do make more money. I want to hear what her point is.
Women that probably make 6 figures compared to a lot of black men that I've dated.
You single now?
Huh?
No, my bad. Go ahead. no, go ahead though.
The thing is, I'm not opposed to dating someone who makes less than me, but the thing is, the men I've come across that dated are intimidated by.
There we go. See, this is what our conversation always heads into. I don't have a problem dating anybody that makes less money than me, but the people are intimidated by me because I make money. But a lot of times there's different factors that bridge or get us to this point. You're probably belittling him. You probably don't see him as much as a man because you don't feel like he's contributing to a relationship the way you are. Because if the woman has to pay bills, she feels like she's lifting a crazy weight. When the man's paying the bills, it's just, that's what you're supposed to do.
What I make, and it becomes an issue to where they feel intimidated.
How'd that make you feel? That make you sad?
Yeah, it made me sad.
How did your ex-partner make you feel like it wasn't being appreciated? What was he doing?
We're not going out, or if we're not necessarily seeing each other constantly like we were, and it's a money issue, then yeah, you would bring it up.
I'm doing everything but rent, bro.
Oh, rent is... I do too.
I think as a man, you should take care of your girl. You know what I'm saying? I think you should take her on nice dates.
I agree.
Take her on nice trips.
But I feel like you paying the bills is a way for you to show that you appreciate your woman and that you got her. It shouldn't be an expectancy. Simply because you're a woman and I'm a man. If at the end of the day we come together as a union and we're looking towards marriage in the future, we're looking for an opportunity to foster generational wealth in this household. If we're only looking at a relationship as you pay, I don't pay, I mean, then where are we getting?
If you can pay for her nails, I understand everyone does.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Girl car just broke down.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I agree.
Go ahead, whatever you need.
Hey, so
Wait, no, she need a new car.
Okay, but you're also speaking from a point of somebody who is well off. Where when all y'all boys was sitting in the house and in your mama's crib, you won't thinking about that.
Fuck it.
New car crazy.
Fuck it. I'm serious
Hey,
though. But it's like, but why am I
But you are well off.
in a relationship with someone that I care about? And if I'm saying, if you got it, why not?
Your girl up.
So there's a distinction. If you got it. Most people in the world do not have it. Average income is around $40,000. Y'all gonna have to split some bills.
Yeah, she better go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Up, but she like you though.
I think everyone's dynamic depends on each person.
as a man, I know it's about pride and shit like that, but Phantom asked you about the new car.
Yeah.
You said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Right? Flip it, you broke. And your girl trying to buy you a car. You saying, fuck it?
I would want her to reciprocate that same energy because relationships are not just
Yes,
transactions. It's
I
about
agree.
love at the end of the day.
I agree.
People aren't considering love.
Yes.
Depends on what stage of a relationship you're in with the
Right.
woman. If you're just strictly dating,
No.
then you do what you do. You pay for dinner, things like that, basic transactions. But you don't pay her rent. You don't pay her car note. She doesn't probably even live with you at that point.
Right.
Right.
But I still believe that a woman should partake. If you're young enough, you both are working, you're building for the greater good of your whole entire relationship. Your retirement, everything down the road, your children, if they go to college or not,
Generational wealth.
that's what you're both are working for.
Like, if I am doing 100%, if I chose to do that, I think a woman should still have shit going on financially.
Absolutely.
Yes. You don't want them to be lazy.
Yeah.
Because if you're paying for everything, she should sign a prenup. Because if you're responsible for it all, then if you leave with it all.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe
What y'all think in the comments, man? Let's read some of these comments.
and leave a like.
Oh, nah, nobody watched it. Let me know what y'all think.